sweet peas, welcome back to another Thursday video. I have the wonderful Jamie here with me again, with way too much gel in his hair.
Nice.
And today we're going to film a video that I am quite excited to do because I really want to look inside the book.
Yeah, I'm not excited to film the video, I just want to look at the book.
So, for those of you who don't know,
we're engaged.
We are engaged, and we took part in a TV documentary called Bride and Prejudice, which was on Channel 4. Probably can still find it on Catch Up if you were so inclined. And part of the documented journey was an engagement party that we had, and it was all kept super under wrap because it was being filmed for the show. So we weren't allowed to talk about it as it happened, and I think since none of us, we haven't really done a video on it, have we?
No.
So we've not really spoken in depth about the process.
It was in some of our vlogs, but we weren't allowed to post the photos until after the whole thing
or talk about the fact that there was a party or who was there or that kind of thing. But anyway, it was fantastic. It was amazing. And one of the things that we've gotten around to doing recently
I need glasses.
is buying this book, which is a personalised photo book that we designed a little while ago, and it has come in the post. I said to Jamie, before we look at it, I really want to just film this as a reaction video because I think it'd be a great opportunity to tell you guys exactly what went down that night as we sort of go through each photo, and just a cute way to document. So,
yeah, and I love the cover.
So the middle photo is us dancing our first dance at the party, and then just
either
goofy
side is
photos of
us
us
getting ready. Should we go?
Yeah, let's. So when was the party?
Well, it was back in January this year.
The 6th, I think. It was a Saturday, it was very cold.
Yeah, because it was exactly a week before my surgery.
Yeah, and it was at the university, which is our home away from home.
And where we got engaged. And yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Alright, it's disappeared. I just wish it came out. Anyway, it was the first time since the proposal that all of my family were there, and it wasn't just my mum, my dad, and your parents.
But there were extra people like grandparents and aunts and our
greater
friends.
Family.
Yeah.
And it was the first time that we were like, hey, you know what? We're cool. We love us as a couple, and we want to celebrate us. And if you want to come, you're welcome to.
Yeah.
Join in.
Yeah. So it was like the first time we were the centre of attention with your family, celebrating.
I know that sounds really big-headed, but it was important.
Yeah.
And it was cool.
Yeah. And it came at the end of this very, if any of you have watched the show, it was the conclusion of a very, very emotional and kind of like really just weird time in our lives.
Sucky, in-depth,
like we were pushed to have conversations that weren't happy.
And not just us.
Yeah, and your mum talked about stuff that she hadn't talked about before and everything. And overall it really helped, but the party was like a great kind of release after all this like emotional turmoil from the past like 4 months.
Yeah, just before we continue, you have hair. Oh, it's on the inside of your glasses. There we go. But yeah, that was that, and it was cool. And not everyone came, but of those that did come, I thought it was a really good evening.
Yeah.
All right, let's go through the book. Yeah, I love this.
Oh, there we
it's
go.
got like
6th of
this
January.
hexagon cardboard cutout thing, so that's what it looks like. But then when you open it, it's actually 3 photos.
No, it's
I can't smell very much, but it does smell good.
But it's like, you know, the glossy paper.
Cold.
We paid extra to get like thick paper.
It is actually really nice.
I wouldn't normally celebrate like an engagement this much. It was just because of like the show and like the process with your family.
And just a little insight for you, when we were getting ready for this, the show actually wanted us to get married because within the time frame of them filming, we were like, no, we don't plan on doing that for a little while. So that's why we had a bigger engagement party, because we wanted to, but also so that we could show a proper celebration. Oh my god, this feels so big-headed!
So we had like people come and do hair and makeup, which I wasn't gonna have actually, but then they did my hair quite cool, like they curled it and stuff.
Well, they were gonna do it, but I don't know if you remember, you were really nervous.
I had like I had a proper freak out, and I had like a nap.
So this lady, this team came along with the camera crew, and they're down in our front room, and they were getting me ready, and Jamie was supposed to get ready too with hair and makeup, and he was just like, nope.
Can't do it. Not because I didn't want to go, but just because I was like, oh my god.
I have to say though, my eyebrows looked amazing. They did such a lovely job. I felt like such a princess.
You looked like a princess. I mean, you always. I love her feet. I love that shot.
That is a really cool photo.
I'm glad
it's
I
very
wore red
us.
socks. Ready?
Yes.
I love that photo. That photo is my phone lock screen because you're so beautiful.
I really like the photo too because I agree with you. It is
It's-
a very, very pretty photo. I never normally look like this, but I'm glad we have that captured.
All your colours it's got.
In the bottom of my hair.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But
it's replaced by like this ready thing now.
You look at that, right, and you think you're happy with how you look. Oh no, bless you.
Hey! It
Sneezing on the
happened.
book.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mum.
See, like, you're really happy with how you look there, but like, you're that beautiful too.
Ah, shut up. No, I'm not. My eyebrows
Yeah.
do look really good there, though.
And there's your mama saying
Yeah,
hi.
that's when she came in. Was kind of bittersweet, I think, throughout the whole evening as well. Like, she wanted to be happy, but I
Yeah.
feel like there are times where she did feel very conflicted.
Yeah.
But that was a really happy time.
So this is at the venue.
Yeah.
So Shaaba actually did these signs, and the photographer took a really nice photo.
Yeah, we had like a little bar area, we had a gift table, there were toilets, and there was another sign on there that isn't on, like it was further down, of an activities table, and upstairs we had like a huge photo booth area with props and unicorns and that kind of thing, and like little quiz things, so like
Yeah.
about us, like who's the most romantic, who does the dishes.
Me. And then that's the cake we made.
Yes.
Your mum.
We finished that about 2 a.m. on the day of the party.
Yeah.
It was a long night.
That cake symbolises a lot of contention.
Yeah, if you watch the show, you'll understand the hashtag CakeGate.
Yes, but we did end up decorating it all together.
Sad times, we didn't get to eat any.
I know, we brought a big blob home, but we had these like table things, which you can see in this
here,
photo, and we had them in a bucket, and then Madam here put the cake in the same bucket, and on the drive home it all spilt, and we
Yeah,
just
the
had
flowers spilt, so all the water
soggy
went all over the
cake.
cake. But apparently, we heard from all the guests that said the cake was really, really lovely, and one of them was even like, I see what you did, because we did a marble with white and brown, which was us,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to symbolise the two, like...
And one tier was with brown icing, and one tier was with white icing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're brown.
Also,
And
my
white.
mum got those flowers, and
Yeah.
that was the colour scheme that we had for the party. The yellow, pale pink,
Yeah.
and dusty blue. This was just before we went in.
Yeah.
And this lady was our director, and she's become a very, very wonderful friend. We've not seen her too much recently, but we
No,
have met up
yeah.
since after the filming.
Yeah.
She bugged us tremendously at
Hated
times.
her sometimes, but
She's wonderful.
yeah. And then this was us just arriving.
I love this photo. I feel like it looks so retro, you know, with like you in the jacket.
Yeah.
Just the venue as well.
It's
Like the Hex
because-
is a really old building.
Yeah, it was like built in the 60s and 70s, so it's got that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
They filmed us, like we had to like walk around the venue so much because they were like, we just need to get you looking at this table and that table, and then
Just to get some B-roll footage.
literally none of it was in.
It's fine though, like, it was good.
I really like this photo. They used that one in the Radio Times or something, didn't
Yeah, in the magazine. This here though, this little paper bag just adds to the retro look of this photo.
they? Yeah, but it's got your flats
Yeah,
in it.
because I was
'cause
like,
you're-
Jamie, I'm wearing heels and I don't do heels,
Yeah.
so Jamie bought me little pumps in a paper bag. That's a really artsy shot.
I like that photo.
Yeah.
Like, I really like photos where it's like kind of secretly
It's candid.
looking.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's what most of these are, which is why I love it. The most amazing photographer, by the way, her name is Elizabeth Jane. I will leave her details down below. If
Yeah.
you want an awesome photographer for these kind of events, I mean, you can see for yourself.
I honestly didn't even notice she was there.
Yeah, she
There's so
was
many
so good.
photos of me and I had no idea any of them were being taken. It was very strange.
This here, though, was a big flower arch, do you
Yeah.
remember? That was at the back on the stairs.
That was my parents arriving.
Yeah. And little Jason in the background.
Yeah.
Your mum's wearing nail varnish. That
I know.
never happens.
Yeah, she proper got dressed up.
Okay.
That's the filming.
So this is what you don't see on the documentary.
Yeah, but we thought like, because it might seem a bit weird to have it in the book, but it was such a big part of the whole process and the night as well. There were loads of cameras around and it didn't like, it impeded in some aspects.
At times it really did impede, and I
But-
did get really annoyed at them at some points, but it's just part of the process.
Yeah.
It had to happen because
But like
we signed
when we
up for
were
this.
in the actual party area, you knew there were cameras there,
Yeah.
but we just got on with it.
It must have been a really surreal feeling though for like some of our family members that come and never taken part in stuff like this
Yeah.
before, because there were like about, I'd say there was a team of at least 10 people
Yeah.
who were just like, they had like a hub, you know, behind a curtain where they were just like with clipboards and big sound machines.
Yeah, and like certain people were mic'd, like my mum, your mum, and us.
Yeah.
And like they could just hear what we were saying
All the time.
So it was very weird.
So sometimes, like, there was one point in particular where I was kind of not upset, but I was getting really frustrated because I wanted something to happen, and just small things, you know, like at parties there's music, but we couldn't play music before for a large chunk of it because of copyright issues with filming. So I was just like, people are getting restless. We need music now. And to everyone else, it would have looked like I was just talking to myself, but I was talking into my lapel, which was being heard by the team. I did feel like quite a diva that night.
You and Dad.
That's such a cute photo. Yeah. And so is that one with you and Steffi.
Me and Steffi. And then these are just some shots of like guests and stuff. So, you know, Mum, it's Amy.
Yeah. This henna my mum did on Amy the night before.
It was really cute.
Yeah. My nan is just adorable.
Oh,
in these photos.
there's a very special photo of your nan. I love it.
And these are two of my sisters.
Oh, this is like the three-way hug where we all kind of are like, let's get on and just
Mum
move
actually
forward.
Instigated that. She came up and she gave us a very special gift. It
Yeah.
had very special meaning, and we all had a three-way hug, and it was brilliant.
Oh,
That
and
was
then,
another very special hug moment.
Our mums hugged.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my mum looks like she's about to cry.
I know that you guys probably won't see it as much, but this is such a powerful photo for me. Just, like, I never ever thought that this would happen.
No.
Just ever. In a million years.
We were told you won't be interviewed in front of people during the party, and then
Don't
what
worry,
happens?
low key.
We get interviewed on the floor, so this is a photo from when we were being interviewed. But it's like, it's quite a nice photo.
Yeah. See, look, I look at you adoringly. Everyone's like, oh my god, I need to find someone who looks at Shaaba the way that Jamie does. Is that right?
Yeah. That looks at me the way Jamie looks at Shaaba.
That's the one.
That felt very weird saying it from your perspective.
Yeah. But look, see, I love you. I love you. Stop it. I love you.
I know you love me.
Ah, this was the food.
food.
It was quite yummy.
It was good.
We did an Indian thing for the mains, so we had like all the bhajis and the curries, and of course there were veggie options and stuff. But for the dessert, we had Cranachan,
Cranachan.
which is a Scottish thing, because again we tried to like fuse the two together. That's my dad.
And then that's your mum and two of your aunties.
Yeah, getting their selfies on.
Oh yeah, and we did a speech. They were like, speech? Like, well, we prepared a speech.
We did. We were absolutely terrified going into it.
So this is just a couple of photos from when we were giving the speech, and then like excerpts. Is that the right word?
Yeah, so because we planned it, that's me holding the piece of paper with these words along with extra words.
And there's actually alcohol in those glasses because both of us were so nervous.
Although we don't drink, we bought some ciders, like just in case Jamie wanted to have a drink, because we don't drink like the spirits from the open bar.
And then everybody doing their cheers thing.
And that cheers was to the words at the end of the book, which I'm just going to flip to real quick. Yeah, just right at the end. That photo there.
To love,
family and diversity. Cheers. And that's everyone who cheersed.
Yeah. Oh, this is the photo booth. So this is me, Shaaba and Steffi. And then these are like your sisters and your cousins here. And this is our friends.
Yeah. It was good. I spent ages doing this frame. And it bugged me so much because I could get the inside done like just about, but my hand was hurting so much with the knife and the scissors trying to get it done. My mum came into the rescue there and helped me with all these little intricate bits. I don't know if you remember, but that frame was left outside the venue afterwards. It was just crumpled because so many people had used it.
Yeah. And then this is the first time.
Yeah, the DJ did the really cringy thing of, okay, can we bring the engaged couple onto the dance floor?
Yeah, and we danced to Ed Sheeran's Perfect.
Yeah, which is such a cringy song.
It is, but listen to the lyrics.
Well, no, it's because it played when you picked up.
It played on the radio when I was going to ask Shaaba's mum for like her blessing to ask Shaaba to marry me, and it also played on the way back from that as well.
Oh.
And it played when I was driving home after picking up the ring.
You know, there's like nothing fate written about that.
Yeah, it was just a big song at the time on the radio. Yeah, I know, but like I'd driven a lot of other places and it hadn't played at all.
Yeah.
It just so happened, and also like the words.
And this moment was adorable. All of our family and friends were standing around, and this smoke came onto the dance floor, and I was like, oh my god, we need to get this over. Like, we were just talking the whole time like, this is awkward, this is really awkward, isn't it? We're doing a first class.
We were just like, look at me, it's okay, it's gonna be over soon, don't worry.
But we didn't do it for the whole song. It was just for the first verse, and then we had all of our family and friends
but like
join us.
apparently everybody was like crying, like friends and family, and even some of the filming crew started crying.
Yeah. When everyone else joined us on the dance floor, we were doing this slow dance, you know, where you like spin in a circle, and Jamie was leading and just sort of taking us around, and as I did, I saw our friends, I saw my mum, and I saw my dad and your parents just all just
dancing.
It was such a beautiful moment. I ugly cried.
Oh, you did. You cried nearly as much as you did at the actual proposal.
If I could go back to one moment, okay, go back in time to 5 moments, this would easily be in the top 5.
And then we've got more.
Yeah. Oh, and the confetti cannon that came down.
But this is a photo we now have as a canvas in our house. And then,
I don't like that photo as much.
I love that photo.
I think I look like...
And we had a confetti cannon, and I like it because like you can see like you and me, and then that's our friends, that's my
family,
dad, and then there's my mum.
And I had no idea that confetti cannon was happening.
Yeah, nobody knew it was happening, and then just suddenly partway through one of the songs, like a more upbeat song, it just went poof, and we were like,
cleaners
what?
were so mad. Yeah. Even when I went to that venue like a few days after to pick up the lanterns,
we heard that they were still getting rid of the confetti.
I saw it like on the top railings. I saw a few pieces. I'm like, I'm not going to tell anyone. That's a bit of our eternal party that's just there.
And then I love this photo. That's your mum, and then that's you and me. Like through, I love it. She did such a good job at getting these candid shots.
Amazing. Yeah.
And then these are just people dancing.
Yeah. So that's my sister and my cousin. This is Amy and Gordon.
Yeah.
Amy and Tanya, and then these here are my grandparents who are looking so grumpy in that photo, but I swear
but they weren't
do
grumpy.
love each other.
Yeah, it was just like your nan just got caught on an off moment, just looking a bit miserable.
It's really sweet to see them dancing though, because they don't normally do that. Oh,
It's
that's
adorable.
Lily in the background, my stepbro.
And then this is just like more people dancing. This is I love this photo of my mum. It's brilliant.
Yeah, she looks so happy.
And then there's your auntie.
My aunt, massive shout out to my aunt. I know I shout out to a lot of my family members, but she is a very special one.
And then this is
and
like...
our friends, hang on. Oh, and this is so cute. This is Amy dancing with your dad.
Yeah, and there's you.
Dancing with my sisters.
And then this one is like the best photo of the night. Just your nan, like loving life.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Well, you know where this was taken? So in our culture, Mauritian culture, we have a song genre called Sega. And there's this one particular song, Litune, which means they turn, and is it your favourite one?
Yeah.
It's the one you know all the dance
It's the best one to dance to.
Whenever it comes on a family function, James is like, come on, let's go. And the words are, there's a bit that you have to do stuff to, and then afterwards it says, Metso la melao, which means put your hands in the air, and it goes, oh la la la. So everyone just had their hands up doing this. And my nan, I love this photo so much.
It's brilliant.
She looks so happy.
And then these are just more, that's you when you were like crying after seeing everybody, so I was like,
wiping my tears.
Got it.
Yeah.
And then I took your shawl later on and put it in my trousers, because you were like, I don't know what to do.
falling off this stupid like piece of flimsy material. But I love all the lanterns that you can see here too.
Yeah. I love this photo.
Yeah.
It's just cute.
With all the confetti in our hair. Yeah. Those are the beautiful, adorable twins, my lovely twinny sisters. They had such a good time.
Yeah.
They were running around.
They were dancing.
Swimming in the confetti, picking it all up. Oh yeah, and that was the second surprise.
Yeah, and then there were streamers that came down that were also coloured, but we got this photo in black and white because it kind of looked really retro.
Especially with like the DJ equipment.
But it shows like the venue, like we got
venue,
draping and lanterns and...
So TJ Wedding and Designers, I think they're called, came and did the venue for us. TJ and her team were super lovely, and they did an amazing job. We told them what the colour scheme was, and ideally I wanted the whole thing draped. Obviously, you know, like you just want it to be a blank canvas, which we couldn't do because it's just so expensive. Yeah. But they did a fantastic job considering. They draped the stairs, they got these things hanging off the awning here.
Yeah. We got lanterns, we got this, like, there was quite a lot of artwork in the venue, so we got it covered by draping.
Just these bits of, like, big bits of sheep and stuff
that
were, you know, to do with the university that we didn't particularly want photoed on the night. And this drapey bit here went all across about a third of the venue, I would say. And when we went in for the first time to see it, I was just like, I didn't like it.
It looked like the Vatican flag.
There were like these huge stripes of white, but then yellow and white
But
and
like,
yellow.
I like yellow, but it was really
yellow.
like, yeah.
Like
but no, I
buttercup
like,
yellow.
I like warm yellow. This was
like a
the
mustard
cold,
yellow.
vivid
This was-
yellow.
Yeah. Like canary yellow, super, super yellow. And I was just like, I'm really sorry, TJ, is there any way?
We can like cover it a little
Just
bit.
make it all white. Like,
So she put white
just-
over it, so there was still the yellow behind,
And
but
it
it was
looked
like faded.
Beautiful.
It looked
And I
so
told her
good.
that like as they were being kicked out of the evening before. And I was like, I'm sure nothing can be done, but I just wouldn't feel right if I didn't tell you. And she was amazing. She went to an extra warehouse, picked up these extra things that she didn't even have on her. She ironed them all out and got them all there for the evening.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was amazing.
Oh, and then the family shots. So this is your dad's side.
Yeah, with the twinnies and my dad and Lindsay, my stepmom.
Then let's not show this one for very long. My mum was making a face at the director.
Yeah, so she was like, but
Yeah.
sadly that was the only one that, oh well, your dad's also a little bit grumpy in that photo.
It's like they're both looking at the same person,
Yeah.
and mum's going, ha, and dad's going, hmm.
And Amy's got her shoes off because she was dancing so much.
And then this is your mum's side.
And you can tell we're a bloody football team, can't you, by the amount of people there are.
I know, look, this is like small, and then, ta-da! Wait
My
until,
beautiful Nadia, look.
but wait until all your sisters have partners.
Yeah. She doesn't come to many events because she's really busy with chess stuff, but they all looked gorgeous that night.
And then this seems like a bit of an odd photo to kind of end on, but it kind of like, people were just like chilling out at the end of the night, sitting. This was like when people started going home and stuff.
My nan looks so funny in that photo.
Yeah.
Also, at the end there, I'm going to leave the conspiracy theories out, but essentially, just before we were about to finish, a fire alarm went off and we were like, oh, and everyone was like rushed out of the venue. I was just like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. And it was so cold outside because it was January.
Yeah.
So there was just like this huge group of Asians and just a few like dotted white people hanging around like, I'm cold, what's happening? And then we were allowed back in. But the DJ Phil then played One Love at the end and we served out cake and everyone went home.
Yeah.
So it was cute in the end, but yeah, just another thing to remember.
It's
the
really
evening, I
not
guess.
something I think about though when I think back
The fire
to that
alarm.
night. Yeah.
Or when I do think
don't.
about it, it doesn't make me like cringe.
No.
It's just one of those stories.
And then we put the one that we have as a canvas on the back with the ending of the speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
that's
it
it.
so much.
I like the fact the front cover's a bit goofy. It kind of suits us.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great night. It's
It
lovely
was.
to bring people together. And actually, things have improved so much. Like, taking part in that TV show is like, taking part in a documentary was really weird. And it like pushed us to do stuff we wouldn't normally do. And at times it was just the worst experience. And like, I think the worst thing wasn't necessarily discussions between us. It's then realising that it goes out to so many people, and then people will form their judgments based on like a very small part of your life.
It's a super vulnerable
And
thing to do.
People
I
are
had-
assholes on Twitter.
Well, I had no idea that people just sit, watch stuff, and just
Live
running
tweet,
commentary like all the time on Twitter.
Like, we'll do running commentary to each other, but I mean, people say really mean stuff.
Well, not just mean. Like sometimes people just voice their opinions. Sometimes people are just quite brutal in it, which can seem mean if you're on the
Yeah, and I mean,
receiving
we
end of
didn't
that.
get the worst of it. Like, there were other couples on the show, and it's like, it was really strange to see.
But we came out. I think it was from episode 3 onwards. Was it 3 or maybe 4?
No, we were in episode 1. It was episode 3 that Cakegate happened, and everyone
Yeah.
was like, oh my god, Jamie's such a dick.
But we were seeing like the other couples' main stories in the first and second ones, and that's when we realised that people were live tweeting.
Yeah.
And we got like obsessed with checking it. People going, "Oh my god, this is gonna happen to us!"
Yeah,
soon."
and like we knew what was coming because we'd seen it. Like they showed it to us before it aired,
To make sure for factual
Yeah.
accuracy and stuff.
and I was just like, oh no.
There are a few bits where.
But like
yeah.
people were so harsh to your mum as well, and it just like I'm really glad we did it, but I don't think I would do something like that again. That's so deeply personal. I
Well,
take
not
part in
for
TV
such-
stuff, but
Not for such a sensitive area. Like
Yeah.
I don't foresee another sensitive area like that happening. But because like it was so fragile, I don't know. Like having said that though, it swings and roundabouts, right? Like it was a fantastic opportunity
yeah,
to get us together. Like had it not been for the show, we wouldn't be in such a good place with my
no,
family.
no, it's really like propelled stuff forward with your family, like in terms of our relationship acceptance and me and everything, and it's great. Like I just feel I don't know. It feels really nice, the place that we're at right now, and everything feels like it's getting better.
Like one of the happiest places I've ever been right now with that stuff. But you're right, and I will say, like, if you guys are on social media, just, especially because it was released, our story was released throughout the series, so the character development specifically for my mum, she was really worried because at the beginning she doesn't have the best attitude, and at the end she gets so much better, and people were just like annihilating her at the beginning, which really
and then
wasn't
not
lovely to
following
see.
it through with the development. I think like now it's fine, it was so long ago, like I'm over it.
There were so many people that did go, good on you, Faye, like, well done
and,
afterwards, but just in those beginning bits it was quite difficult.
It was hard to read, but it was worth taking part in. Like we've met some really cool people as well as it helping like just our situation and everything, and the party was amazing, and we wouldn't have done something like that.
One of the best nights of my life.
And we wouldn't have done it if we hadn't taken part. So, I love you.
I love you too. Now we've got the wedding to do, which is not being filmed. As fun and enlightening experience
it will be filmed,
but not for a
us,
documentary. I don't think people realise the amount that you have to like redo certain things. Like, this to make it sound bad though, and it's not bad at all. Like, there was such a huge amount of authenticity involved, but in order to get just the tiny trivial things like B-roll footage of stuff, you had to redo a few things.
Yeah, like you had to walk through the same door 5 times.
Yeah.
That we had to go to a fish and chip shop, and we walked in and out, and we pretend paid twice.
Yeah.
To like, so they got
but
the
like
shots.
In front of lots of members of the public in Brighton, which was very busy at the time.
But then like the stuff that they can't repeat, like certain conversations.
Yeah, of course.
Like
none
you
of that is
proposed to me in Brighton, like those bits.
Not that was put in the show.
No, those bits are authentic. It's just the little bits that they tell you to like walk up and down the stairs 5 times.
Yeah.
And you're just like, really?
Yeah. Or there's sometimes a bit of setup before things happen. So like before the speech which was a big deal, and before the first dance, which was a big deal, we had to like delay those things a little bit so that they could get
the cameras.
set up correctly. Or when Mum was walking in, and you know you're meeting people for the first time, when it's slightly important, like you have to wait for the setup. There's got to be cameras on that side, that sort of thing. But anyway, if that's something you're interested in us doing a video on, I'm sure we can do that later on. Just let us know in the comments.
So if you guys would be interested in like a Q&A, like we could answer some questions in a video we do about it. I don't know if it's something people are interested in. I mean, it was an interesting process, and I guess like so much goes on that you don't see. It's really weird. Like we were filmed very consistently for 3.5 months or something, and that was all squidged down to 45 minutes.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and especially in like the few weeks building up, like we had a break over the Christmas period, obviously, but then like in that few weeks,
not for very long.
No,
like,
but like
when
Boxing
break, like
Boxing
2
Day
days.
and Christmas Day, that was it, and then like New Year's Eve and stuff. But apart from that, we were pretty much filming every single day with them in the lead up to the party.
Yeah, and the most amazing team, honestly.
Oh yeah,
everyone that we met have just been so lovely. Anyways, this is going to turn such a long video, so we'll end it there. I've had fun.
Yeah, I'm really glad we got to look through it, because it arrived yesterday and I was like, Shaaba, I want to see it. And you're like, no, I want to do a video. And I was like, I want to see it. So I'm glad that we've looked through it.
I'm also really glad we have the book. Like, it's taken us years to get our asses in gear and get all of these photos together.
Oh, years for the photos.
Like, for all photos, because I've been wanting to fill up photo frames and stuff for such a long time.
We've literally just filled a photo frame that we have had for 5.5 years.
Literally 5.5 years.
Like one of the like patterned ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's end the video before we start sounding even more irresponsible and just lazy.
I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you would like to see more. Also remember that this beautiful man does videos every Wednesdays and Sundays.
Oh, you got it right one now.
Yeah, well, I sometimes say Monday and Thursdays because that's what I do.
Your one, yeah.
But no, Wednesdays and Sundays, and trust me, it's well worth it. So if you want to, go and take a look. If we do end up doing that Q&A, leave your questions below, and that'll probably go up on your channel.
Yeah, you've gone very like, leave your questions below.
In it, bro.
Go up on his channel. Oh yeah. Alright, okay, let's stop doing that.
Be kind and have a great day. Bye.